back.
You think you'll have the same people?
Maybe. I think Maria will be here and not Artyom because of match already. In 45 minutes, I think. Matches.
Oh yeah, he wants to watch the football match.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's gonna maybe go and eat something.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes. So okay. Hello, Ilya.
Hello.
Welcome. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
How's your day?
Not bad, though I'm tired a little bit.
Are you tired? Did you have a tough day? Busy day?
Yeah.
Oh, we have Natasha. Hello, Natasha. Natasha, can you hear me? Hello? Natasha? Yeah. Natasha, we can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello? She can't hear us.
I think she has internet problems, maybe. Very.
Hello,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. Hello,
yeah.
Natasha.
Hello.
Welcome. How are you?
Thank you. I am fine. I have just come from my job. I'm sorry for my coming later to us. Sorry.
No problem. That's fine. We actually just started a few minutes ago. We haven't started the lesson just yet.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome. And so, where are you from?
I am from Belarus. I live in Minsk.
Very good. Very good. So, this is the first time I have you in my class. So, could you tell us something about yourself? So, we know you're from Minsk, but what do you do? Are you working? What kind of work do you do? And tell us about some of your hobbies.
Okay, I am professor in medical university. I work at Department of Hygiene, and also I'm a senior research in our Center of Hygiene, Republican Scientific Practical Center.
Very good.
Yeah, that's all. I am Dr. Hygienist.
Excellent. Nice to meet you, and we want to welcome you.
Thank you.
Okay. How did you find out about our classes?
I look I look for information in internet because I very wanted to look for speaking club. It's very important for me because I want to improve my English, my speaking English, and I received sent from administration Lingualia. They invited me to visit you, and I'm here.
Oh, excellent. Well, that's good. That's good news. Okay, so this is your very first lesson. You haven't taken any other lessons?
Oh, I'm sorry. My first lesson was yesterday. I was with Andy, and with you, yeah, I'm first time.
Oh, good. So you already had another lesson with Andy. That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right, welcome. We have almost a full class.
Hello.
Thank you. Hello.
Yes. Hello, Alex. Welcome.
Hello, Alan.
Good to see you, and welcome to the other students as well. Ksenia, Yulia, welcome back.
Hi. Thanks.
Hi.
Yeah. Sorry, Maria had and Maria, welcome back as well. You had a question, Maria. What's your question?
My question, I'm typing in our chat. We had these phrases in our class before, and we use here article there in the 4 cities close to my house. This article there, it's connect with house, or why we use article there in this case? Understand my question?
Yeah.
All right, Alex, you want to explain? Go ahead.
Alexander already typed answer in chat, so it's the reason. It is due to many cities when we use this form. Yeah, when we have many, we can use a definite article there to explain, to tell it. So
I think, I'm sorry, Alex, I think it's about these particular cities, not any other city.
Not just.
Well, maybe I'm mistaken.
We can use definite article every time when we already know the object we are talking about, or we can use it when we met this word first time, but when it is in when it is many objects. I don't know the right word, sorry. Many, no. Plural, yeah.
I'm understand that we talk about special for cities, and we can use, and we know this is mention cities. It's not how to say. I have another examples with the teachers at Trinity College. It's the same example, if I understand correct. Yes or no, Alan?
Yeah, so here you're actually referring to specific group, even though it's plural. So we're not just talking about any teachers or random teachers. We're talking about the teachers at this college. So you're talking about Trinity College and their teachers. So you can say the teachers at this college, at the Trinity College, belong to a union. Just like above you said, there are 3 zoos in the 4 cities close to my house. And not any cities, but the 4 cities close to my house. So it's more specific.
And question again about articles. I have done exercises from your link about articles, and I don't understand why. For example, we need to use Basil is an herb.
Yeah, because
I know rule, and I don't understand because it's not vowel or for
vowel. It's a consonant. You mean?
Yes. I mean this. I don't. Can you explain me?
Yeah. So basically, what it is that honor. Just like honor or hour.
Hour, yeah.
Yeah, the H is silent, right? So we say an hour.
An hour.
How long will you be? I will only be an hour. An hour. Even though there is an H, but that H, being a consonant, is actually silent. Okay? And herb, some say herb, some say herb. So here it's the same. You can say a herb.
Basil is an herb.
Yeah, so basil is an herb, you know, obviously H is silent, so you have to say an. So the thing to remember, and I'm sure you do remember when we did articles before, if the word begins with a vowel sound, forget about the letter itself, the spelling of the letter. If the word begins with a vowel sound, the article should be an, not a.
Very interesting. Thank you.
Yeah, in case you didn't know that, this is the rule.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Yes, I'm type this rule. We need to know give attention to sound, not in the letter.
Yeah.
But I don't know that herb we can pronunciation. How repeat this? Herb. Herb. I don't know about this. Okay, now I'm understanding.
Yeah, and same with union. You see, union actually is spelled with a vowel. However, if you listen to the sound, union, the first sound is y, y. It's a Y sound. Y, it's not a consonant sound. So this is why we say a union, not an union. Okay? Yeah, so some of you probably didn't know this, but that's the rule behind it.
It's a rule, yeah.
And there are other examples that we can refer to, but those are just some of them. Okay.
I only want to say this rule you can find in this link what Alan gave us in previous class.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, thank you. For all those that haven't attended the lesson about the articles, probably Natasha, you can download it. That's quite interesting, and you can have a look at that article. So, yeah, we won't have much time to introduce ourselves to Natasha. Maybe you have met her already in a previous class with Andy. But just to briefly tell you something about myself, Natasha, since you already introduced yourself. My name is Alan. I'm Australian, and I actually live in the UK now. And I've traveled, to other countries. I've been to Germany for 5 years, Egypt about 2 years, and yeah. So some of my hobbies are sports. I really enjoy football or soccer. Then technology. I really love to keep up to date with technology, history. The study of people and cultures, languages, comparative religion, these things.
So much.
Yeah, it's just a few things. Whenever I get the time, I try to, keep busy with that. Okay, so there you go. Lovely to meet you, Natasha. We're gonna get started now. So get ready for takeoff. Fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen. So we're doing speaking for IELTS. So in this series, Natasha, since you're the first one that probably will be experiencing this lesson, we are pretty much halfway through this ebook. It's an electronic book, and it's a Collins version. So we go through some of these units that help us prepare for the speaking part of the IELTS exam. And we're now on Unit 7, and we're talking about hobbies. So some of the aims are expressing likes and dislikes, talking about hobbies, obviously, expressing frequency, using the present perfect, simple and continuous. And then we look at the schwa sound in the pronunciation. Yeah, okay. And then some exam techniques on how to sound polite. Okay. Yeah, I see. Ilya, sorry I didn't read your message early. To boil the billy. Yeah, there's quite a lot of Aussie slang that you probably it's wise not to know.
Maybe.
Yeah. When I met my wife actually is from Ireland. She's from the UK, but Northern Ireland. So I gave her as a gift an Aussie slang book, like a guide on Australian slang. words, and she wasn't very fond of it because there's a lot of nonsense in there. And interesting, if you like to travel to Australia, it's quite interesting to know. But yeah, some of them are common, some are not so common. So we have already started this Unit 7 and completed the first page. We've become, sorry, I'll make it a bit bigger for you, acquainted with these words, some of this vocabulary here. If you want to have a quick, skim through them, because we will not repeat them. And so then we moved on to the second page, and we used some more vocabulary on this page. I believe we completed this page, right, guys?
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
I
no,
remember,
no. Maybe
no,
not.
maybe yes. Music. We didn't do.
Yes, we have done reading and art, and that's
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So we only completed the first two. All right, so very simple. We'll just continue, and we've completed now reading and art. Now we'll move on to music. So tell me, let me make it a bit bigger for you again. Let's fill the gaps of these sentences. So which word from the box do you think goes in the gap? Okay, so we'll start. Okay, Julia, you can start. You're the first one.
I've just I've just taken up the piano. It was after I went to that inspired me. Oops, inspired me because the pianist was so talented. It was after tunes, maybe.
Where the pianist played.
Okay, I've just
taken up.
Yeah, taken up. Sorry, I didn't hear that. Yeah, the piano. Okay, did you do the second one? Sorry, no.
It was after tunes. No, after no, not tunes. Because the article a. It should be not plural but singular, maybe. After a concert. Yes. I went to that, inspired me because of course. Concert.
Yeah, that's the one. So I've just taken up. So let me highlight that. Taken up the piano. It was after a concert. I went to that inspired me because the pianist was so talented.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you have to pay attention to the words in italic. Maybe Natasha, you weren't aware of it. At the very top it says, complete each text with the words below. Words that form collocations are in italics. So basically, taken up the piano.
To start.
That's a collocation. So taken up something. What did you take up? Or what have you taken up? The piano. So I've taken up the piano. I was after a concert I went to that inspired me.
What does it mean exactly to take up the piano?
To take up, good you asked. From this, what's a simple term? What else could you say instead of taken up?
Play. Play. No?
I thought there will be tuned.
No.
To start, to go the first time.
Yes, very good. So I've just started playing the piano or learning to play the piano.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so you're starting to learn how to play the piano. So I've just taken up. What else could you say? I've just taken up French classes. Yeah, you started to learn French. That's basically what it means. Okay, number 3. I love. Maria?
I love lyrics performances. Third, usually I'm more into
Okay, 1 second. What did you say the first one? I love
lyrics.
Lyrics performances.
No?
No, that's not the one. Do you know what lyrics means?
Type of music? No?
Mood, I think.
No. Xenia, I think you know what lyrics is.
Lyrics, I think it's some of mood that you can feel from this performance. No?
No. So it's
the texts.
yeah, the text, the words of the song.
Yeah.
So this is all about music, yeah. So, so when it comes to a song, the words that the singer is singing is actually the lyrics. Okay, so here we can't say I love lyrics performances.
Maybe tunes performances. No?
No.
Live performance.
Live performances, of course.
Yes. Live. I love live performances. You know, live. If you go to a concert, it's live. You're not watching it. You're not watching it on TV.
Not recorded.
Yeah, when it's not recorded, or replay, or playback, and so on.
In real time.
Yeah, it's in real time. Like for example, in about 15 minutes, Arsenal will play Galatasaray live, and Monaco will play Zenit St. Petersburg in the Champions League. They will play in about 15 minutes. It's gonna be live. Okay. Then, though usually I'm more into
It's not lyrics, I think, but
Good.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
But I don't know correct. I know only meanings charts, and I don't know how I need correct use gigs and tunes.
Okay. Now I don't expect you to know all of these words. If you're not sure, use Dr. Google.
Yes, I'm translate, Alan, a few seconds before, but I don't understand again. How can I use this?
Okay. So what we have to do. So what are they doing in this sentence? I love live performances. Yeah, live performances. Though usually I'm more into
Gigs.
Gigs.
What does gigs mean in this case?
I explain it, please, Alex.
It's like performance, but not live.
Really?
No, not live performance.
Yeah, it's still it's a performance, but it's not.
It's a recorded performance.
It's like a practice, more. You know, it's more like a practice sort of thing. It's not live with people there. They're waiting for you to play a song. You know, a gig, not necessarily a live performance where people come to watch you and they pay money. It's just a gig, even though some do call it a gig, even, believe it or not. So gig or gigs. I'm more into gigs. All right, next one, Ilya.
I went to see my favorite band the other week, actually. What I like about them is their thoughtful lyrics and catchy
Tunes.
Yeah.
tunes, yeah. Tunes
Yeah,
and catchy.
very good. See here,
Yes,
lyrics.
and catchy tunes.
So this is a collocation again. Yeah, thoughtful lyrics.
Lyrics.
What does that mean?
That it means that their lyrics are not stupid.
Great.
Yes, very good. Thoughtful, meaningful. You know, it has interesting lyrics, and you know, not just anything. You know, it has meaning to it. Very good. And tunes.
Catchy tunes.
Catchy tunes. What does that mean?
It means that it touches your soul, maybe something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of
Touches
interesting.
you,
Yeah, it's catchy as in, oh, it sounds very cool. Sounds very
Yeah.
good. Catchy tunes. Tunes as in songs, you know, and how it sounds as well. All right, and the last one, Alexander.
Of course, the band write their own music, unlike the manufactured groups you see so much these days. They always reach the top of the charts, but I think it's more down to marketing than talent.
Yes, very good. Top of the chart. They reached the top of the charts.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
It's very popular.
Yes, it's very popular. So charts.
It's a ranking system where
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a ranking system where you have the best song. It's number one, the top number one hit.
Most playable song, I think.
Yes, most played by radio stations because
Yeah.
everyone loves it. So it, you know, it's top of the charts.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, so moving on to the fourth. Now the film industry. Okay, so Natasha, could you do the first sentence, please?
Okay. When it comes to film, my favorite 1 minute. Maybe genre is comedy.
Yes.
Genre.
Genre.
Genre. Okay, I
Yeah.
see.
Excellent, yes. So when it comes to film, my favorite genre is comedy. Genre is, I believe, a French word. So genre means a type of movie.
Type of movie.
Yeah, it's like comedy, you have action,
Horrible film.
Drama.
horror. Yeah. You like horror movies, Natasha?
Now, no. When I was young, I very liked horror films, but now, no. I like more comedy film, classic film, maybe lovely film.
Yeah, romance.
Horrible. No, I very like fantasy film.
Oh, fantasy. Yeah, fantasy are nice. Like Avatar, perhaps.
Yeah. For example, Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar was great. Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah.
Especially if you watch it in 3D.
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. So we have many genres. Okay, then the second sentence. Xenia.
I went to see rom-com maybe last night.
I went to see a
Rom-com.
Yes, last night, and it was so
Hilarious.
What's a rom-com?
Comedy or romantic comedy.
Yes, exactly. So it's, rom is short for romantic, com for comedy. So romantic comedy.
Very odd acronym.
Sorry?
Very odd acronym. Very strange.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's keep going. Number 3, it was well acted. Alex?
Sorry, it was well acted. Well, it was a predictable cast, so that's not surprising.
It was
a predictable cast, so that is not surprising.
Cast. What does cast mean?
It's a list of actors, so persons who act.
But it's not predictable.
Star-studded then.
Yes, star-studded. So a lot of stars, popular actors. Yeah, this is what it means. It was a star-studded cast, so that's not surprising. Not surprising that they, acted very well.
Acted well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good. Next one, Julia.
And it was so touching. Last weekend, my friends made me go and see a horror film with them. It was terrible, not scary at all. It was a predictable plot, and the ending was so... maybe the ending was predictable.
Ah, yes, the ending was predictable.
And it was a slow-moving plot, maybe.
That's better. Yeah, a slow-moving plot. Yeah. Do you understand this when they say slow-moving plot?
Yes, of course. That a few actions were there, just a few, not many. And
yes. So basically, the movie was very slow. It took time to develop from, one part of the movie to another, or one, story to another story. The plot basically was very slow-moving and boring. And then the ending was predictable, so it wasn't a very enjoyable movie. All right, good.
I know the word plot in a mathematical way, graphical chart.
Okay.
Mathematical function. Plot.
Yeah. So what does it mean here? In a sense, like movie sense.
this is the idea of movie, the main
story.
The main story, yes.
Yes, it's like a story or storyline.
Mm-hmm.
The main events of that movie. Yeah. Okay, and the last one, obviously, Maria, my friend.
My friend had wanted to see it for ages because it's getting rave reviews, so they were really disappointed.
Yeah, very good. They were getting rave reviews, so they were really disappointed. Okay. So I presume, all of you were checking for meanings if you didn't understand, and we discussed them pretty much anyways. So, moving on to the next page. Okay. So here's a little tip for when the examiner, is speaking to you or asking you questions. You should be prepared to talk about your hobbies and how often you do them. So search online or in language books for texts describing your pastimes. Note down and learn any useful words, phrases, or collocations, and then practice talking about your hobbies with a friend. Yeah, this is why sometimes when we have introductions, when we have a new student, I ask all of you to, briefly introduce yourselves again, even though I've heard it 10 times or more, but the new student doesn't know you. So it gives you the opportunity to practice, speaking about yourself and your hobbies. So whenever you do intend to do the IELTS exam and you come to this task, you should be perfect at it. Okie dokie. So language frequency. Okay, so here we have some phrases to express frequency. So I want you to put them in order, from the most frequent to the least frequent. Okie dokie. So what's the first one?
Every single day.
Every single day, yeah.
The most frequent, yeah, every single day. Good.
What's the difference between these and every other day?
Every second day.
Maybe.
Maybe it means the day except this one particular week.
So first would be every single day.
Every single day.
This is the most frequent. So how often do you take a bath?
Every single day.
Or
Yeah.
how often do you take a shower? Every single day. Now some people might say
Every Tuesday.
twice a year. Yeah, maybe twice a year. No. So some people might say every single day, and others
Every other day.
every other day. So maybe also what's common, or what you can say, every second day.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Monday I take a shower, Tuesday I don't. Wednesday I take a shower, Thursday. So every second day or every other day, pretty much the same.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. What's the next one?
Every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Every
Yeah.
Tuesday. What else could you say instead of every Tuesday?
Monday, Friday, some.
Yeah. So every, instead of saying Tuesday or Monday, what else could you say to represent that same frequency?
Once a week.
Every week.
Ah, well done. I've got two there. Yes. Once a week or every week.
Mm-hmm.
Then what's next?
Once a fortnight. Yeah.
Ah, yeah. Fortnight means
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, very good. So once a fortnight. Then?
Twice a year.
Several times a year.
Ah, several times means more than 2 times.
Twice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes. And then twice a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like how often do you service your car? Maybe twice a year.
Or have a vacation.
Yeah. Or how? Yeah. Good. Good. How often do you have a vacation? Twice a year. Very good. Okay. So, yeah, let's practice a little bit. So tell me, use some of these. Ask each other questions. So let's start with. Let's have a look. Who was supposed to be next? Ilya, I think you were, right? Anyways, yeah. So Ilya, think of a question, and then Alexander, you have to answer that question, okay? And then you have to ask Natasha a question.
Great.
So, how often do you brush your teeth?
So, like everyone's do, 2 times a day, on morning and in the evening, I think.
Very good. Excellent.
So, my turn. Natasha, how often do you go for a walk?
Oh, I go for a walk every day
Mhm.
because I have a little daughter and I have to go for a walk every day with her.
Very good. Excellent. Yeah.
Thank you. And my turn, yeah?
Yes, yes, yes. Your turn. Now you have to ask question for Xenia.
How often do you go skiing?
How often do you go skiing?
Skiing.
Oh, good.
I don't go skiing at all.
Very good. That was a very good answer. Perfect. I don't go skiing at all. Very good. All right, Xenia. Question
Okay,
for
my
Alex.
question to Julia. How often do you go to the gym?
To the gym, I go to the gym every week, once a week.
Good. Yes. Excellent. Every week or once a week. Okay, Alex was skipped. So Julia, could you ask Alex, please?
Any question?
Any. Make it interesting. Make it fun, but not too private.
Okay, I try. Alex, how many times do you take up new activity in your life? Not in your life, take up new activity last year.
I am picking up new activities several times a year.
Very good. I like the question and the answer. You used to pick up, yeah, to pick up something. Very good. Yeah. Yeah, excellent. All right, and Alex asks Maria.
So Maria, how often are you going to the movie?
I think twice in a month I go to the movie.
Yeah, very good. Yes, excellent. Now, when we ask the question, it's good to keep it in its, simple present sort of. How often do you go? Yeah, how often do you go?
I go to the movie.
Why? No. It's about asking question. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Because
why?
Why do we say it? Who knows? Who thinks they know the answer? Why do we say how often do you go to the cinema? And why don't we say how often are you going?
Not
Anyone?
a clue. No.
No one.
It's because of it's due to the continuous time has beginning and end.
Good. Yeah. Yes. When we ask these questions, when, for example, something that you do on a regular basis, let's say, and when you're asking, we use it in the simple present. So even when you're answering, you say, every Monday I go to see my family. Yeah, we just use this tense for something that's repetitive, that repeats itself. Yeah, so we don't use the continuous for this. Okay, good. And I think Maria, you need to ask Ilya.
Ilya, how often do you think a pension?
How often do you?
Pension. Retire.
How often do you receive?
Retired pay.
No, not receive. We are just thinking about it.
Pension. So I'm 26. I don't have a pension.
No, I want. Of course, I know about this, but I want that you use, for example, twice in 3 years. I want that
once in a life.
No, it's not correct because now as you are young and in the future, you must think about this money.
Okay. When I will become 65, I'll get my pension
I think
every month. Oh, every month.
I think in this age you start to think every single day, but now you maybe think about one in a year.
Yeah, once a year. Good. Interesting question. Yes. Yeah. Or when you're 64. Yeah. You know, actually, in Australia, I believe they've moved it to 70. So you don't receive your pension until you're 70. Believe it or not. They've changed it from 65 now to 70 or something like that. It's really ridiculous.
Oh yes, I've heard. Maybe it's because of the life that you, I mean, the, how to put it,
Average life.
average life, yes, standard
Yeah.
of life, and average life for people, Australian people, is much longer than for other, for other.
I think
Yeah.
it's economical, maybe.
Yes, it's like it has to do with you know, the economy and, like you said, the average life expectancy.
Hmm.
Average life expectancy. Yeah.
But what about the work? Is there work for people in such a
Age. Yes.
great age? Yeah. What can they really do? How they can get money, make money? Yeah.
Those who reach the retirement age.
65,
No,
for example.
Yeah.
66,
65,
67.
67.
Well,
Do
they're
they
actually no, they just retire. They don't work at all.
But how can they live?
What about the money?
For spared money?
Yeah, the government pays them a pension. It's called.
You told about 70 years,
70.
friends. Or we understand you wrong. We misunderstood you.
Oh, I see. Yes. I thought you were saying when they do reach that age. No. So
No,
when
no.
they're, you mean like maybe 5 years before. So if they're
Yeah, yeah.
65, well, they will continue doing the job that they're doing, I guess, or if
Mhm.
they're able to do it. You know.
It was my question.
Yes,
What
yes,
they
yes.
are able to do.
If you're able to do it, I think is the correct focus. Yeah, correct focus.
I think maybe secret about the 70 years because they work 4 hours per day, not so long, and they need to work harder in this old age. Understand what I mean? No, they have normal works day. I mean 8 or 9 hours per day.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes. So, I mean, personally, I don't look forward, or I don't.
No one does.
Yeah.
We don't look forward to the pension because who knows how long you will live. Maybe you won't even reach 60, let alone 70.
Maybe you don't have a pension.
Yes. So I don't honestly. What I would do, what I think is the smartest thing to do, it's you have a savings account or some sort of account where you save your own money, so you can in the end retire whenever you want. So if you save up $500,000 or whatever it is that you have earned, and you are 50, you are 60, feel free to retire. I don't need the government. You know what I mean?
You can spare some money and then put them on red and make more money.
Yeah, there are many things you can do, I guess. But yeah, Maria, we don't look forward to the pension.
No one.
No one does. Yeah. Okay, guys. So yeah, it's always a fun class with Maria. We miss you if you're not in class.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So okay, let's read this last exam tip here, just to give us an idea. So using phrases rather than just single words to express frequency will impress the examiner. So keep this in mind. It's very good to use phrases like collocations, phrasal verbs, idioms, and so on. So instead of I occasionally play tennis, yeah, we can say I play tennis every now and again. So if you haven't heard this before, Remember it right now. Or write it down because this is very handy. Every now and then, another one is if the frequency is not very often, you can say once in a blue moon.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of that one? Once in a blue moon.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So this is also common to say. That actually means when you don't do something very common at all or very often at all. Okay. Then instead of I often take photos, we say try using this present continuous structure instead. So I'm always taking photos. You see? So here we use continuous. And don't forget you can use these frequency phrases with any topic, not just hobbies. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So there you have it, guys. We might as well wrap it up because the next few exercises require a bit of listening, and that will take time. So, thank you very much. Are there any questions?
Yeah, I have one.
Okay, Alex?
Do examiners read this these pieces of these instructions? Are they really impressed?
You know, every examiner is different. You know, they have some are more lenient, some are more strict. So some, you know, they stick to the strict guidelines. Perhaps most probably do, because that's just what's required of them. But some others they don't. They're more lenient, but still, they do examine you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, guys.
Interesting. Thank you.
One more question, Alan. May
Yes, go ahead.
how long the conversation lasts?
Between you and the examiner.
Yeah.
Well, there are different tasks, you know. So you can be given a task where it's only a few minutes, others a bit longer. Usually towards the end of the IELTS exam, there is the interview, where this is where you converse. But before that, you have writing, then you have a listening task. So there are different parts. Yeah, and
this time may vary. Yeah.
Yeah, it may vary. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So there you have it. Thank you very much for joining. Natasha, very nice to meet you. It's been an honor.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
And I hope to see you soon.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. I hope you have a great night, and I shall see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alan, do you share the link or no? We will continue next
Yeah, we will continue until the very end because there's quite a few more, you know, pages to go. We're only on page 60 or so, and there are 140 pages. So,
Okay.
I will give you the link of this when we complete it.
In
I
the
hope
next
the
year.
game
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sorry?
I believe the game will be interesting.
Yes, it started.
So have fun.
Thank you. All right, guys, have a good night.
Good
Thanks,
night.
Ryan. Goodbye, guys.
All the best.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Bye.